Hello and welcome to my reaction, some of the great Depeche Mode, and today we have Blasphemous Rumours. Alright, 20 million views. 1984 this one. Okay. And if I'm not wrong, this is the last request for this month. Thanks so much, Alan. Really enjoyed everything we checked out. Depeche Mode has been great, but even before that, a lot of good artists. So let's see what we got with this one. Link for the video in the description, the link to the Depeche Mode channel, my Discord, Streaming, Patreon, if you want to follow, support me, or request reaction. Let's get into it. Blasphemous Rumours. Okay, back to the experimental sound. Alright. Man, it's kind of dark, huh? I said it in some of the earlier songs, but I love this kind of unusual melodies created with like unusual instruments, right? I mean, how do you even think of using like a metal sheet with an hammer as like a sound in your song? You know, it feels very experimental, and especially for like what I would say seems like a pretty big band, right? Not something you'd expect, but it's cool. I always love this kind of like unexpected instruments in bands. There's this Japanese band called Stomayo, and they use some pretty weird stuff. Like sometimes they have like a TV, like those old TV with, you know, a curve on the screen, and if you tap on it, it really makes a unique sound. Or same thing with like, you know, reels, like some open reels that you pull and the tape kind of pulls. Same thing, like if you're listening to the song as is, it's a unique sound, but you don't realize it's something so like unexpected. I mean, same thing here, yeah. I don't know, if they don't show me that they're throwing a bunch of like stencils down the stairs, I wouldn't really think that's the sound of it, but I love how unique it feels.
Reason knows again. 16 candles burn in her mind. She takes the blame. It's always the same. She goes down on her knees and prays.
Really dark subject, huh?
I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God's got a sixth sense of humor, and when I die, I expect to find him loving.
Quite a switch, huh? And you really feel the gravity of the subject with the way the music just rises. I didn't expect them to go with some more electronic element there. I thought this song, you know, with the subject of a girl potentially killing herself was gonna be, you know, staying with this kind of like more raw, primitive sound or something, but no. Interesting. Guitar sounds awesome. this melody right now really like, on one side, it's got that catchiness of it is synths, but it's also, with the context of the song, it does really help with the gravity. It's not just catchy, it really has like a bit more of a somber tone. Man, this is great. Might have kept the best for last. What am I even listening to? Like, what even was this section? Sounds like putting a coin into a metal can or something. And then you've got this like, almost like when they do alien voice with a synth, I guess, maybe? Sound that's kind of like traveling left and right. I mean, seriously, the creativity of Depeche Mode. Again, I react to a lot of music on this channel, but recently, out of everything, yeah, this has to be the most standout. So much stuff that I'm just surprised you even think of including into a song.
Summer's day, as she passed away, birds were singing in the summer sky. Then came the rain, once again, a tear fell from the mother's eye. I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God's got a sixth sense of humor, and when I die, I expect to find him laughing.
This is so freaking good.
I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God's got a sixth sense of humor, and when I die, I expect to find him laughing. I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God's got a sixth sense of humor, and when I die, I expect to find him laughing.
Is that actually blasphemous to say? Probably. I don't know how religious the UK are, to be honest. I don't know if this song was controversial back then, right? Like, today it feels tame, but again, this came out in the 80s, right? So, I wonder. But yeah, it's obviously, the kind of comparison that people make all the time, right? I mean, this absolutely terrible thing happened to someone innocent. Usually you talk about a child, right? And then it's like, yeah, I mean, if there's a God and he's doing this kind of things, then he's a pretty messed up guy, right? That's usually the rhetoric. And, I kind of agree, yeah. I mean, I'm not religious myself, I don't really believe, right? But, every time you see this kind of like really messed up stuff happening to someone who clearly doesn't deserve it, what obviously the perpetrator of that terrible thing gets away or something, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where like, yeah, it's hard to believe in anything.
I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God's got a sixth sense of humor, and when I die, I expect to find him laughing.
I really love the guitar in this one.
Start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God's got a sixth sense of humor, and when I die, I expect to.
Alright, well, I'm definitely... Sorry about that. I'm definitely a massive fan of Depeche Mode now. Awesome band. Really awesome band. I know, as you said, I don't really checked them out before, yeah? But, this time around, yeah, I'm fully sold, and I'm really tempted to listen to everything on my own, but you might request more, so I think I'll hold back for now. But definitely one of those bands at the top of my head list of I want to listen to all of their music. I wonder how long they've actually went on? I mean, have they kept doing music, up to today or something? I won't know. Yeah. Okay, well, that was great. Thank you so much again, Alan, for all the great requests. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. See you here.